2 years ago, I'm in my bedroom, opening up my laptop, and I'm about to hop onto my first coaching call, which is on an expensive rate. So I've been doing coaching before this for about a year. Coaching is where someone pays you and you just hop on like a video call to answer their questions and to give them advice. And before this point, I had charged literally £1, like $1 per hour. I was charging less than what teenagers in third world countries charge. And here I was on this day about to speak to this client named Ryan, who had paid me £90. Huge. Before this, I had really started to dislike coaching because I was seeing that the clients that I had weren't really taking it super seriously. Now remember, they were paying £1 per hour. And so I'd go onto these calls, pour my life out to these guys and tell them, come on, let's type up, rise and grind, bro. Let's go do some push-ups and, let's do this. And they just kind of like listen to what I was saying, but they wouldn't make any real progress. And I kept on hearing it, that I've got to increase my prices because that would get people better results. And it made sense. I wanted to increase my prices. I was charging far less than minimum wage, but I was scared. I was terrified. I feared the 14-year-olds on YouTube who might come in and call me a rip-off or a scammer. And so for a very long time, I really underpriced myself. It was when I read the book, $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. And it really talks about how you should navigate pricing your products and services so that you make more money, but also that the person who's bought your stuff actually gets better results themselves. And it makes sense. But I was scared of doing that. So I've read this book. It says, okay, increase the prices. And I'm there on my laptop about to increase the price. And I'm literally thinking like, people are going to hate me for this. As soon as people know that I'm going to charge more for anything that I'm doing, people are going to comment online, this was when my YouTube channel was really small. But I think, you know what, I'm going to do it. Because pricing myself at £1 an hour is not good enough. And so I put in the biggest number that I can think of. I set my hourly rate to £90 an hour. And someone buys on the same day, and this was Ryan. And so I'm about to hop onto this call with Ryan, thinking that he's some like rich guy or something. And he's literally just an ordinary young man who wants to know more about fitness and mental health, and he's watched a couple of my videos. I have a pretty good call with him, but I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't expect much. Previously, I'd have good calls with people, they'd message me like, oh, well, hey, I haven't done anything that you told me to, it didn't work, I just relapsed again. And I want to get more clients, I want to make more money. And so I take my sales page where I'm selling this £90 an hour coaching, by the way, as a 23-year-old who's currently on government welfare. And I'm about to go share it on YouTube, and I press send, literally thinking, okay, I'm gonna get hate. And just as I expected, my notifications start blowing up like crazy. I hear my phone ding, ding, just start going off. And I'm literally thinking, okay, these guys, like my fans, some subscribers are commenting saying that my thing is a rip-off, that I'm overcharging, that it's a scam. These 14-year-olds are going crazy in the comments saying, look at this, everyone, he's increased his prices, it's not fair, and everything else. And when I actually look at my phone, I realize it's not messages from these 14-year-olds, it's actually messages from Ryan. And he sent me a picture. He sent me a picture of his habit tracker. And below it, he said, just checked off every single habit. I did the workout that you recommended. It was really hard, but I got through it and I feel awesome. I also downloaded the meditation app and I did the 5-minute version of the daily meditation like you said. And it feels kind of nice. I understand why you meditate every single day. What's next? I was actually taken aback by this. I'm looking at his habit tracker with this unexpected feeling of fulfillment. That here is a young man who's actually taken my advice and his life has already improved and he's already on a great track. Imagine this. Imagine that there's like a young man out there who's usually got addictions and problems and pains, and suddenly he really gets onto self-improvement. And I realized that all this time it was never about the money. It was about the impact that I wanted to have on the men that I wanted to help. that the numbers in my bank account meant less to me than the ticks on Ryan's habit tracker. It was on that day that I realized that it was actually my duty to charge higher prices so that the people who did want to give me money to level up their self-improvement even more, so that they would get better results, because when someone pays, they pay attention. I want to use this section now as a very quick shameless plug. The top link of the description on this YouTube video is a link for Adonis School. I really do think it's an awesome place. It's a little bit pricey, so most people can't afford it, but if you're someone who really wants to invest in your journey to become an entrepreneur and make money online, and you want to be surrounded in a community of guys who are like you and learn how to develop your character and learn from me and 7 of the coaches I've hired, that's the top link in the description. Go there right now.